Hi, boys and girls. So this week we are going to continue with our last chunk about space. We've learned about how to incorporate different sizes, overlapping. We've done 1 point perspective. So now we're going to be learning about positive space and negative space. Now, it can be a little confusing, but I'm going to explain to you guys exactly what it is. So, positive space, and I'm going to actually fold this over for just a second so we can focus on just the one side. Positive space is the object in our art that we are focused on. So in this example would be my hand. This is the positive space. The negative space is all the extra area that surrounds the positive space that is either empty, it could be one solid color, but it's really like the extra space that's not really important, not what we're focusing on. Okay. You can, as an artist, do the reverse sometimes, which is why I have this side. So for this one, while yes, I have my hand traced here, that's not really the object or the focus of our art. So out here where it's all designed is actually the positive space. And this is now the negative space because it's just the empty space that's filling the rest of the area around the art. All right, so you can kind of see here, I'm going to open them back up. They're basically opposites of each other now. All right, when an artist will do it, sometimes they just focus on one image like this, or they will actually do an image that has both versions together. So just to make a little basic drawing with some simple shapes that we can use by tracing our hand, we're going to be making positive and negative space art today. Now, normally if we were in school, I would be able to create some different kinds of collages where we do paper cutouts, but because not everybody has all of these supplies, I tried to think of something kind of basic and simple that we could all do at home by drawing. So let's go ahead and get started. So with your first paper, you're actually going to fold it in half this way, like as if you were making a card for somebody. Okay, so I'm going to fold it in half. You can do this with your pencil, and just to help you so that you try not to go over the folded line, I'm going to draw my line right down the middle like this, and then I'm going to use this area for this hand. So I'm going to try my best to trace this with the marker and to do it quickly. Obviously you guys will be using your pencil and you can take more time to do yours. So I apologize if mine looks a little messy. All right, let me just extend that. There we go. So I have that one. When I go ahead and do the other hand, I don't want to do it the same way. I actually want to rotate my paper and I want it to go this way just to make it a little more interesting. So let me go ahead and trace this side. The other reason you might not want to do this with marker is because while you trace around your fingers, you're probably going to get marker on your hand, as you can see here. So best idea is to use a pencil. All right, so we have both of these sides done. So what you are actually going to do now is you are going to think about what kinds of designs that you guys want to do on your hands. So you're going to start with the one hand, and inside of this hand, it is up to you what you do. You could do lines, you could do shapes, you could do patterns, you could put your name, you could draw a bunch of different pictures. But on this side, you want to be sure to only fill the hands. Do not fill the outside space. Remember, the outside in this picture is the negative space. The hand is our focus and the object in our art. So this is the positive space. So I'm going to leave that up to you. I'm actually not going to demonstrate what kind of design because I want everybody to kind of come up with their own. You could do something like what I have here. I just use different kinds of lines, different kinds of colors. I just use markers and I didn't color in the space. I kind of wanted to leave the white. If you want to use crayons and also still color, you can do that too. So inside of here, create some kind of design. When you're done with this one, you're going to rotate to the other side and then you're going to do the opposite. So now the outside is the positive space. That's the part that is our object, our art. And the inside area of the hands is now the negative space. So that's like the kind of basic empty area that isn't really the focus. All right. Same idea, you could do the same thing. You could do the same colors if you like. You could do the opposite. Maybe you do like red and green on this side and you want to do blue and purple on the, it's up to you guys. You guys can really come up with any kind of idea that you like. So when you guys are done, you can send me a picture if you'd like, post it in your Google Classroom. And just remember the kind of space that we are learning about this week, how we can use our paper, is called positive and negative space. All right. There's also, even if you're interested, you can even look up on Google. You can do an image search and see positive and negative space illusions. And there are some pretty cool illusions that you can check out that kind of like play tricks on your eyes and make you see different things. Okay. So I hope you guys have fun and see you later.